Mabuhay Pilipinas and welcome to Rizal Memorial Football Stadium for the PFL 2022 season. And this is the second game of the PFL triple header. And this is between Kaya FC and Mendiola 1991. My name is Ryan Phoenix and I'm with the one and only Nate Berkey. And Nate, what can fans expect from this game today?
Well, we got to expect a firecrack match here, Ryan. Mendiola will be looking to pick up their first win, and Kaya is going to look to continue their win streak. And yeah, it's perfect setup and environment for these two teams to go at it head-to-head.
Well, Kaya, of course, with 2 wins out of 2 and keeping 2 clean sheets, which would really satisfy their defensive mentality. While Mendiola, no points so far and a -7 goal difference. Mendiola in 6th place, United City FC and Kaya Iloilo and Stallion FC, the top 3 teams for the league. Nate, what can you say about the top 3 teams so far of the league?
Yeah, well, these are the 3 most experienced teams. I think it's pretty fair with the standings in the first outing of these matches. You know, familiar teams that have been in the league for years, whereas fairly new teams trying to get adjusted with this new league format.
And Ascot's development team, of course, picking up their first 3 points of the league with a victory earlier. And now we see the lineup for Kaya Iloilo today.
Yeah, very, very familiar lineup. I think there's just a few changes from their last match. They brought Marco Casambre from the left back position and brought him into a familiar left center back position.
And now for Mendiola?
Mendiola, I mean, we've seen a lot of changes with Michael Asong and Hamed Hajimedi leaving. So, you know, this is a perfect time for a team like Mendiola to have new players step into big key roles, and you know, they'll be heavily tested against the Kaya match.
And we are underway. Kaya FC Iloilo wearing their black shirts and black shorts, while Mendiola in the white top and the red shorts. Immediately action fast and furious. Mendiola, of course, trying to get their first points on the board, trying to get their league campaign started. They have already had 2 games, and they've lost both of them. 2-0 to Stallion and 0-5 to United City. Not the best of starts. While on the other hand, Kaya FC, 2 wins out of 2 and keeping 2 clean sheets.
Yeah, I think the departure, as I said earlier, Ryan, of the key players of Hamed and Michael from Mendiola, definitely playing a part in affecting the Mendiola side. So we got to look at it more of a rebuild year for them. And like I said, it's a good opportunity for younger or new players to step into key roles and prove their worth in this Mendiola 1991 side.
On the other hand, Kaya FC trying to impose their pressure, and that was Daizo
off the post.
But the flag was raised by the referee, but immediately in the first minute of play.
Yeah, it was a great ball in from Fitch. Very difficult technique to hit it without bouncing off the air over his shoulder. Does extremely well, Daizo, to connect and hit the post, but unfortunately doesn't time his run well enough and called for the fair offside call there.
That was the Kanagawa speedster in number 20 na si Daizo Horikoshi.
Yeah, he's trying to pick up exactly where he was left off last weekend there, Ryan. Big part of the win last week, I believe, scoring twice and having an assist. Very, very dangerous player, tricky, skillful, speedy.
Kaya threatening on the right wing. That is a good stop there for Mendiola. Mendiola unable to clear the ball. And that will be a corner for Kaya. Not the best defending, I will say, Nate.
Yeah, heavy, heavy pressure from Kaya to start the match, not even letting Mendiola breathe, basically showing their intentions right away to put the pressure on Mendiola and maybe force some errors and give away some free corner kicks like we have here.
That's number 19, Serge Caule from Mendiola, and you expect something better from the veteran defender. But here is Kaya with a corner, taken short. Giganto, giving it to Daizo. This time cleared convincingly by Mendiola. Kaya still with the ball. Bedik, is he onside? He is onside, but the goal is not there for the Kaya skipper.
Yeah,
Just shooting it wide.
I think he didn't realize he was still onside, and he had a lot more time to put that in the back of the net if he looks back and thinks. But unfortunately, he thought he was running out of time there and did everything he could to turn and get the quick shot off. I'm sure he'd like to get that one back. But again, that's the pressure that Kai is showing, forcing Mendiola to play long and direct.
But Bedik timed his run perfectly, and very early pressure from Kaya FC. 4 minutes in, has been all Kaya. The ball hasn't even reached the other side of the field. Here we go again. This time Kaya trying to probe the left side. Talk about the Kaya team. Talk about the familiar names. Rota, Casambre. These are very solid players for the Men in Black.
Great ball there.
Good turn. Gayoso with a shot! And that was a save that had to be made by Bandek Fong.
Some really good football there, Ryan, from Kaya. We got the replay going. Harvey finds some space at the top of the box, right on his left foot. Hits it extremely well, forcing a tough save from Bandeken. And here we have another corner kick for Kaya.
That's a third corner in a row for Kaya FC. Cleared only as far as another Kaya shirt, and a ball to the box. That is great pressure here, Nate, from the Men in Black.
Yeah, they're setting their the tempo early, showing their intentions as we see the free kick. Good ball from Joven, trying to curl it to the back post and pick out Harvey, who is unable to get a foot onto it, but good attempt. And they're having a bit of luck, Ryan, from these corner kicks. As we see, that's twice now. They've taken advantage of a 2v1 opportunity. Mendiola only bring one defender out. So Kaya taking full advantage, playing a short, and picking out their players for these corner kicks.
Excellent observation from Nate. Mendiola trying to regroup. That is handball. And that is ball to the white shirts. And a little bit of respect for the Mendiola defense. Nasunod-sunod yung atake ng Kaya FC. 6 minutes in, it's all Kaya.
Yeah, it's a good idea for Mendiola to try and slow the game down as much as possible, as Kaya is surely looking to press every moment. You know, all of these moments on the ball are precious for them, so they got to take advantage and be organized as much as they can because they really aren't seeing as much of the ball.
And just as you say that, nakuha ng Kaya ang bola, and a quick long ball from Rota to the on-rushing winger. That is a good ball to the box. Another last-ditch attempt, last-ditch clearance from Mendiola.
Yeah, that was a great ball in from Rota and a well-timed run from Fitz to stay onside. They're looking to attack again down this right flank here, Ryan.
Well, Fisher Arboleda is listed as a right back, but you can see the way he positions himself. Ang taas na position, he is way up there as a very wide right player for the Kaya team.
Yeah, that's what I said last match there, Ryan. It's a great position for him. We're used to seeing him higher up the field and even in striker position, so he's very familiar in how to attack and how to hold your run and how to get involved. So it's a dangerous position when he's coming from that right back position. Brings you that quality, that speed, that timing of runs, and a good outlet for your center back like Simone Rota to pick him out and find him for a nice run like we just saw.
A shot from Rio Fuji, not troubling Bandek Fong that time around. But talk about Fisher Arboleda and the width and the attacking options that he provides Kaya. This time Fitch in the defense. Ball safely in the hands of Quincy. And Kaya reset again. Casambre goes wide.
Mendiola quickly dropping off into a team block, trying to make it difficult for Kaya to break down, but Kaya still having a lot of space and a lot of freedom here, Ryan.
Giganto. He goes down. The referee is not interested. And Eric Giganto is...
Yeah, we see his appeal here. He tries to do a little sombrero over the head. That seems like a fair play there, and went down a bit too easy for me. But you could see his idea there. Ryan trying to do a little bit of skill, flick it over his head.
Right call by the referee. And for Kaya FC, you've seen, at least early on, the ball to Simon Rota and him delivering the ball to the right side, whether to Fitch Arboleda or to Eric Giganto. And so far, it has been paying dividends as we see some high pressure here from Kaya. It's a pressing game, trying to win the ball back in a very dangerous area. And they do. It's a cross from the left side. And once again, earning another corner for Kaya. That is at least the fourth corner by my count, Nate.
Yeah, I believe so. Let's take a look and see if Mendiola will adjust. Looks like they'll be playing direct here from this corner. But yeah, again, result of that pressure. We see how much they're pressuring. They're making it difficult for them to play out. And, you know, not causing any fouls, but just forcing Mendiola to try and play out. And they're having a very difficult time when they're doing that. And now, like you said, this is their fourth corner.
Cleared so far as Kekkonen. Ball on the left side. Kaya delivering the ball on the left side. Unable to find a teammate. And this time, it's a goal kick for Henry Bandeken Fong.
We see Daiso on the cross, swings it in, looking for that back post again, and looks like a clearance on possibly the striker there. So that's why we have a goal kick. And now again, Mendiola is still trying to play out under this high pressure.
High pressure for Kaya FC, paying dividends. Winning the ball back. Here's Kekkonen. It's Fuji rather, number 14.
Another corner kick here, Ryan.
And that is very early. Sustained pressure from Kaya.
Here we go. They got two players on the ball now. Let's see if Mendiola is sharp enough to adjust.
Well, a man down and out for Mendiola. He doesn't need treatment, which is good news for the besieged men in white.
So we got Daiso on the ball with an outswing across here, Ryan, looking to get it probably to the back post area. Let's keep an eye here.
Daiso with the delivery. Cleared by Mendiola, only as far as Rio Fuji. And here we go again for Kaya FC. Ball on the left. Closed down by the Mendiola defender. It must be very difficult for Mendiola just to keep on absorbing this sort of pressure here.
Yeah, it's very tiring, Ryan, mentally and physically.
That is a goal! Almost scored by Kaya.
Daiso hit the post there, Ryan.
Hitting the woodwork once again. They've hit the woodwork on the left post and now on the right post.
Both by Daiso, as we see here.
And a cross.
Giganto.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great cross. One time half volley. Whips it across. Daiso knows he should have put that away. That should have been a goal. Out of all the chances already, that's a clear chance, the clearest chance of the match. And Daiso definitely should have put that one away, as he knows.
At least 3 solid chances, both from Daiso and 1 from Bedik. 12 minutes on, Kaya would be saying they should have at least 1 goal to their name. Reset now. Casambre. Turota. They go to Kekkonen, who delivers across. Defense not very convincing. And Fitch Arboleda is once again there to be a menace in the defense of Mendiola.
Yeah, Mendiola really slow to get out now, and you know they're just trying to stay compact and organized and absorb as much of this pressure as they can. Seems like that's all they really can do at the moment, Ryan.
Still Kaya ball. It's Giganto.
Oh, love that first time ball there.
It's Bidik. Through ball.
Nice weighted pass.
Bandekan Fong had to be sharp and quick off his line.
He's solid, Ryan. He can really keep the Mendiola side into this match. As we take a look at that great overlap run, weight of the pass is perfect, but unfortunately nobody's breaking to the near post, or the service just lacks a little bit of quality to pick out their player. But really nice passage of play and a nice sequence there from Kaya again, as Mendiola is absorbing more and more pressure, and we're only 13 minutes in.
And you can see the gulf in quality between Kaya and Mendiola. Kaya, of course, with at least 3 clear-cut chances. And I don't really recall at any time that Quincy Camarade was threatened so far, was even challenged at least in these 14 minutes of play.
Yeah, going to be a long, long night for Mendiola. They got to be smart tactically, and whenever they're on the ball, they got to, constantly try and make the right decision, as difficult as that may be, and as difficult as Kai is forcing them to be on the ball. This is really a tactical match for Mendiola, and they really have to try and slow down the game as much as possible each time the ball goes out or each time they're on the ball. Just kind of make sure they're organized and try and make it more difficult for Kai, because first 15, 14 minutes here, Ryan, it's been all Kai, and they've been unable to score, but able to do what they want on the ball here, Ryan.
And more bad news for Mendiola, as they're down to 10 men, at least for the time being, as one person is, I think, receiving treatment for Mendiola.
Yeah, we can see him walking back here. Not sure if he's going to be able to enter the match again or not. We'll get a follow-up on that player shortly.
Fuji giving the ball. Felonco on the left side. Earns a throw-in for Kaya. Taken quickly. Bidik. Cross to the... That's Giganto. No teammates of his inside the box. And Mendiola, will they try to move the ball quickly? That is high pressure once again from Kaya, and they win the ball back once again. Bidik. Mendiola finally win the ball back. Will they reset? Mendiola. I think it's important for them now at least to buy some time and at least have a bit more of the ball, Nate.
Yeah, easier said than done, Ryan. The options just aren't there. The movements just aren't there for Mendiola. They don't have much solutions when a player's on the ball.
And when the black shirts swarm you, it feels like there's more than 11 players on the field for Kaya.
Yeah. Oh, especially now at the moment, they're a player down.
And here comes Mendiola on the right side. Fancy footwork. But that's a tame shot. It will not trouble Quincy Camarade.
Kaya looking to counter fast here.
Mendiola able to contain at least that attack. Nakita mo, binabagalan nila ng konti yung pace ng laro because Mendiola has been playing to the pace of Kaya. And I'm sure they're even 17 minutes in, a lot of expended energy by defending this Kaya attack.
Oh, yeah. It's, like I said, mentally and physically exhausting.
Kaya reset once again. Fuji. Casambre. They go to the left. Kekkonen. They reset once again. Casambre.
Look at how high Fitch is already up the field there, Ryan.
Rota.
That's dangerous. Now they can have more space to roam in the midfield.
Bidik. That is a good ball. And an offside flag is raised for Kaya, and an early substitution now for Mendiola. They've been playing the last 2 or 3 minutes with 10 men. And against a full-strength Kaya, and a Kaya team that has really something to prove, especially after the disappointments of the AFC Cup. I think Kaya now looking at this league for some sort of redemption, Nate.
Right, and rightfully so. And it's a great platform and opportunity for them to do that. You know, they have the whole calendar year, basically games every weekend to improve and sharpen. And I think that was just the main factor in why a team like Kaya had the performance in AFC, because of the lack of games that they've been able to play. If you count the number of games over the past few years, it's on 2 hands. And versus the teams that they're playing against, were able to get leagues going and have a lot more game time, which results to a lot more success when you're playing at high-level matches there.
That is a good ball on the right side. Giganto to Bidik. Trying to find a teammate. Kaya reset. Casambre. That's Felonco.
Oh, nice play there.
Good ball to the safe hands of Henry Bandekenfong.
Yeah, smart of him to slow it down. Like I said, they got a substitute coming on. They're still a man down, absorbing a lot of pressure.
And look at the high press of Kaya, just trying to win the ball back. And once again, they're successful in doing so. That is through ball. Bidik.
Yeah, that was good pressure from Harvey, and Joven unable to get his first touch under him and create that chance. As we take a look at the replay, nice through ball from Daiso, finds Joven's feet perfectly, and his first touch just let him down right into stride, as he could have been in an excellent position to score Kaya's first goal.
So number 11 of Mendiola, that's Polinag, was subbed off. Coming on for him is number 8, Marco Cauyong.
Hopefully Marco can give the Mendiola side a little bit of a lift and spark that they need.
Mendiola with the ball now. They're trying to
3v3 here, Ryan.
Here's Ashley Flores. Flores with a cross from the right side, and it's a goal for Mendiola. Almost against the run of play. Mendiola score.
Wow. That's football, Ryan. You don't put your chances away. I was just about to say, the longer this game goes 0-0, the favor is for Mendiola. And now the tables have turned, and Mendiola takes the lead off a great counterattack as Ashley Flores skips past Simone. Nice little ball from Ashley to find the back post.
A lightning quick goal from Mendiola. Ashley Flores, good work on the left side.
Great work from Ashley Flores to get past Simone and play a very dangerous ball for a tap-in goal to the back post, as we see.
Aaron Altiche, number 17, removing his shirt and getting a yellow card for his troubles. But you know what? He'll take the yellow card.
I was just about to say, I think if he had to do it again, he would still take off his shirt. And that's how much it means to him and the side to get that goal. And wow, just like that.
Kaya are stunned here, Nate. I mean, they've got at least 4 clear-cut chances to score. Did not put their chances away. Mendiola, with the only chance that they had, put it in the back of the net.
Sometimes, you know, that's the way the game works, Ryan. And now we see a bit of life from Mendiola, as Serge trying to show his authority in midfield, but gets stripped.
But Kaya, the wounded tiger, trying to find a way back. And such is football, Nate. At napakaraming chances, but unable to put him away. Ashley Flores here on the left side. The captain of Mendiola, wearing jersey number 7. Of course, sinasabi nga natin, no, Mendiola At the start of the season, they lost their captain, their talisman, the number 10, na si Hamed Hajimedi.
Yes.
But here come Kaya FC. Bedik. Laying it wide. Giganto with a cross to the safe hands again of Henry Bandekenfong.
To be fair to Mendiola here, Ryan, as the ball gets wide, they seem to be quite organized as the crosses come across, and making it very difficult for Kaya to attack the ball and get into positions where they can actually score. Mendiola being organized as the ball gets wide for these crosses.
That is a loose touch from Fitch Arboleda. And the ball is now back with Mendiola. And if you're just tuning in, you're reading the scoreline correctly. It's Mendiola 1, Kaya 0. But not because of lack of trying from Kaya, because they've really had a lot of chances. They've hit the left post, they've hit the right post, but they have not hit the back of the net. Fuji. Bedik. It's bundled from behind, and that will be another set piece for Kaya FC.
I believe, Ryan, this is the first time that Kaya has gone down in this campaign. This is only the third match, but going to be interesting to see how they respond. I'm sure they're capable of getting back into the match, but it won't come easy. As we've seen, they have had difficulty putting the ball in the net for the first 24 minutes here, but going to be interesting to see how Kaya react to the turn of events so fast.
Daizo on the ball with a delivery. Bedik trying to hit the goal with the back of his head. And Dekenfong there keeping the clean sheet so far for Mendiola.
Daizo on the ball, he whips it in to the center of the box there, and Kaya unable to direct that header on frame.
And you are absolutely right. Kaya conceding their first goal so far in this campaign, in this league season. They have had 2 out of 2, and they've kept 2 clean sheets. It's the first time they've had to come from behind, and it's a test now of their mentality as well.
And their character. Yeah, it's a good test for them to see. Obviously, they've been dominating the match and having opportunities. But like I said, and as we both know, if you don't put your chances away, stuff like this happens, And now they're trailing 1-0 halfway through the first half here.
Foul on Franco De La Torre. Kaya reset. Here's Giganto. Foul.
Again, on Franco.
On Franco again.
As we take a look at Franco, he was a teammate of mine when I was at Davao, a young player, and it's good to see him still in the league, still playing. He's also, I think, a product of San Beda. Yeah, so he's a crafty player. I think he's been involved with the youth national teams growing up, and it's good to see him, fill into the central midfield of Mendiola. And look at him now. He's got a big game ahead of him. Interesting to see how everything's going to play out for him and this Mendiola side. There's lots of football to be played here, Ryan.
And a very important part as well of this Mendiola squad, Franco De La Torre, number 12. Kaya player out for treatment, but they do have a free kick here. Rio Fuji on the ball. Fuji with the delivery. Bedik. He will reset. Delivery from the left wing. And once again, Henry Bandekenfong.
Yeah, reads it really well. Great hands coming out to catch that. Fong is a quality keeper who can really keep Mendiola in this match.
I believe he's had stints with Stallion as well, si Bandekenfong. Now with the white and red of Mendiola. Halfway through the first half. And Skaya trailing by a 0-0 to Mendiola. But again, a lot of chances for the men in black. Ball to the middle. Trying to find the return ball. And here is where Mendiola is at its most dangerous. Good ball to release Ashley Flores. Flores looking for a teammate. Flores once again. Brought down. And Mendiola earned themselves a free kick and some breathing space because they have been under relentless pressure from Kaya FC.
Yeah, Ashley Flores just showing a bit of his experience there and slowing it down when the game needs to be slowed down and taking positive first touches. Now we have a free kick for Mendiola here on this left side.
Jimson Crestal on the ball. Looking for a teammate. Delivered. Not the best of free kicks. Mendiola come again. That is why we watch football, Nate. You talk about before the game, you look at the difference in standings and you see like, oh, this is going to be an easy game for Kaya. But in the league, in any league, especially in the PFL, there are no easy games.
Oh,
Good
nice
ball.
little ball there.
Mendiola having good spell of possession, but here come Kaya. Oh, that is good skill. Cannot be careless with the ball against Kaya. And they retain possession, Mendiola.
Serge showing his strength there.
And that is what a goal can bring you, Nate. Just that confidence. And you can see the spring in their step to Mendiola.
Yeah, now you got people showing up, people actually wanting the ball. Amazing how one goal can give you and your side so much confidence. And it looks a lot more like a proper football match where Mendiola is trying to really play out versus it being a lopsided advantage for Kaya as we saw early on.
Again, the high pressure from Kaya. Winning the ball back for them. And Ashley Flores giving chase. Rota with the ball. Only as far as Arboleda. Here's Casambre. Bidik. Pushing forward. And Filonco with the ball from the left side. Fuji. This time on the right is Fitch Arboleda. That is a pass too strong. Bidik. Look at the way that Mendiola is defending.
Yeah, they got 10 players behind the ball.
Giganto. Giganto with a shot. Blocked by the Mendiola defender. Arboleda. That is a loose ball. And Bandek and Fong with an error that was almost punished by Daizo.
Yeah, he made a great save. As we take a look at the replay, Fitch drags it to his left, hits it to the near post, and forcing Bandek down to make a tough save, but unable to hold on to it as Daizo looking to pounce. But unable to hit the frame.
Well, man down once again for Mendiola. And you do hope that for Jimson Crestal, that it's going to be a small matter of applying the magic spray.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine.
I've always been interested as to the contents of that magic spray.
It's magic.
And once again, Mendiola with the ball and Kaya just ready to pounce. Mendiola has got to have better use of the ball, Nate. They're just giving it away.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They got the lead now. They got to just be extra smart. Now that they got the lead, they got to be extra smart on the ball.
Oof.
You know, slow the game down, create more frustration among Kaya. But you do that by, you know, taking care of the ball and being smart and not any careless turnovers, forcing quick counterattacks. Because we both know Kaya can be quite dangerous in the counterattack.
Well, Fitch Arboleda, not the best of crosses from him. But you see Mendiola, when they do get the ball, it seems like the next pass is always going back to Kaya. And that is what they would have to improve on. Here comes Mendiola with a good ball on the right side. Rota had to make that clearance because number 17, Aaron Altiche, the goal scorer, was again bearing down on goal.
Yeah, that's Flores there with being dangerous on the ball again, finding some space and playing in behind, forcing Kaya to scramble. And now we have another, we have a corner kick here coming up from Mendiola.
It will be Richard Talroc taking that corner kick. And Mendiola have been solid defensively. And let's see what they will do in this corner. Talroc with a delivery. And a ball to the box. Still Mendiola. Claims for handball. Waved off by the referee.
Quincy opted to play fast here. Oh, good first touch.
And the reason why Quincy wanted to speed up the play is because Mendiola hasn't had a chance to have their low block settled in.
Yeah. As we take a look at the replay, they're trying to take advantage as Mendiola has been quite good in getting behind the ball, getting compact, and I guess they're realizing that they need to play quicker, need to take advantage of those moments to expose Mendiola.
That is not the way to go for Kaya if you're trying to get back to this game. "36 minutes gone in this game. It is 1-0 to Mendiola. First 15 minutes was all Kaya. A lot of chances, unable to convert. And a lightning quick 21st minute goal from Mendiola was the difference. Defending once again from Mendiola. That is brave there, Nate.
Yeah, very brave.
Clash between two players. Simone Rota
Ashley Flores as well.
and Ashley Flores.
Yeah, we take a look at the replay. It becomes a 50-50 ball between Ashley and Simone as Ashley gets to it first.
Well, fair play to both of them. They were going both for the ball, but Ashley Flores seems to be in some discomfort. The captain of Mendiola and the one who provided the assist for the goal.
We can get a good look at the replay here. And it looks like Ashley gets to it first and knocks it off of Simone's chest, but I think there's a late contact after that.
Man down for Mendiola. And the referee has signaled for play to be stopped. And the linesman seemed to have spotted. And this will be a very interesting conversation here, Nate.
Yeah, I didn't see that play. but it looks like some off-the-ball contact there, Ryan.
Bidik making sure that the Mendiola player is okay. And let's see if the referee will take action.
Yeah, that's Kim Min-soo.
Oh, it's a yellow card issued now to Gayoso. Harvey Gayoso with an infringement off the ball. Let's see if we can see it here. But this was the replay of the clash between Ashley Flores and Simone Rota. But the good news is both of them seem to be okay. Here comes Mendiola. Good ball. Trying to find the runner from the right side. But this is where Kai will be dangerous because Mendiola has not set up their defense yet. Bedik. Good cross. Oh. On the left side. Giganto. With a cross from the right. And now, Kaya FC get their equalizer from Jovin Bedik. And I will say it's a very much deserved equalizer, Nate.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. And it was a really nice finish there and a great ball. Good to see Kaya recycle their runs and recycle their cross. As we see Jovin, the captain, able to do what he does best and find the back of the net. It's a good little ball there. And look at Jovin. Look how he attacks that goal there, Ryan. Now we get a good look here. Good cross from Eric Giganto on his left foot. Jovin bending his run and just attacking that ball. Nothing much that Ben Dekenfong could have done with that. And it's good to see a response from Kaya as we got a 1-1 game now. Game on here, Ryan.
It is game on. And look at the way Jovin Bedik timed that run to perfection with an inch-perfect pass from Eric Giganto on the right side. And one thing to note there also, Nate, was that that goal was made possible because Kaya sped up their offense.
Yeah.
It did not allow Mendiola to set up their low block because it has been frustrating Kaya for the most part of 40 minutes. And the one and only time that Mendiola were not able to set up their defense, Kaya strikes, it's 1-1.
Yeah, exactly. They took full advantage. We saw Harvey get played in and behind. He did everything to keep the ball in play and forces a long cross. And Eric able to recycle and play a very, very dangerous ball. Jovin doing what he does best, finding the back of the net, attacking the ball, one-time finish. Now we got a great little turn of events here to add to this match here, Ryan, and it's 1-1.
So who will respond now?
Yeah, who's going to respond next?
Rota with Kekkonen. Fitch with a good ball to Kekkonen on the right side. Two men on him. And it's a throw-in for Kaya. Quickly taken. Arboleda. No whistle. And here come Mendiola. Ashley Flores. He was offside. But Kaya have to be careful here. They've just equalized. And it would be a pity if they just concede another one right off the bat.
They say teams are the most susceptible to a goal 2 to 3 minutes after they score. Believe it or not there, Ryan.
And it's just 2 minutes after Jovin Bedik leveled things here at the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. 42 minutes gone, 3 minutes left, plus added time in the first half. Has been a very action-packed first half here. And the fans are watching are in for a treat. Because we do still have the second half action left to play.
Yeah, it was a great response there from Kaya to continue to attack and continue to play. They've done everything they can to get back into the match, rightfully so. And perfect timing right before the half ends. to level the scoring.
Yellow card for the Mendiola player. Just waiting for confirmation. But this is a set piece. It's a bit far to go direct. Rio Fuji on the ball. Fuji with the delivery. Touch a bit too heavy, but nonetheless they still get it back on the left side. Good defense from Mendiola. The ball still not cleared properly, and it will be a goal kick for Mendiola. I think Mendiola will be happy to ride this half out with a 1-1 scoreline.
Oh yeah, that's safe to say, and I think it's great. It marks for very tactical second half there. Teams get the time to adjust and catch their breath and go over their game plans with their coaches, and it's making an ending to this match here, Ryan. Something to look out for.
Problem is Mendiola can't seem to string 3 passes together. The ball is back with Kaya. And that has been the problem for Mendiola FC. They've struck on quick counterattacks, but when it's time to hold on to the possession, they can't seem to hold on to it. And that is a case in point once again. Nakuha na naman ng Kaya ang bola. Simone Rota and company. Bedrock of Kaya defense, and once again Kaya win the ball back. Ito na naman ng black shirts. They've got numbers here. Gayoso on the right side, looking for a teammate, finding Bidik. And the ball will go to Mendiola.
It's Harvey Gayoso doing the dirty work on the defensive side there, Ryan, as we've seen him a couple of times already pick up some loose balls, tracking back, trying to do his part to break up play.
Well, the referee, Rodney Leble, has given 3 minutes of added time in the first half. And some Kaya fans will say, may mga time wasting ng konti yung Mendiola. So Rodney Leble has added a few more minutes. Here's Gayoso with a good pass. And a timely clearance once again from Mendiola. That is number 16, Jimson Cristal.
Yeah, we see what Harvey's trying to do there as Daiso made the run and he's just trying to slide him in. Unfortunate to connect there, but it's earned Kaya a corner here late in this first half here, Ryan.
Daiso on the ball. Can they make something out of this corner? Daiso with a delivery. It's cleared by Mendiola, but only to the next black shirt here. Good ball to Giganto. Oh. Giganto with a good touch. Giganto! Oh. My, oh my. What a good goal. What a great goal from the Kaya number 9, Eric Giganto. Showing such good control, close control of the ball, and making no mistake.
We call that magandang laro.
Exactamento. Nate Berkey.
Take a look at this replay. Look at the skill from Eric. Just a little ole. Gets it over to his right foot. And nothing much Van Fong can do from that close range. Look at the skill. Whoop. Got his player jumping and tucks it away just as the half is about to close here, Ryan. This is the last thing that Mendiola wanted to do going into the halftime.
But look at the touches of Giganto. The first touch to set up the second touch. The third touch to put it at the back of the net. Just simply good technique here.
Yeah, well, he's been on point as we saw him create the assist to Joven, and now he's got his own goal, which required basically a tremendous amount of, awareness and skill to pull that off inside the box. We have to clap our hands to that because that was a phenomenal goal that, basically required him. So it came solely from him to create all of that. As spaces were closed, he made the most out of that.
Certainly contender for goal of the week.
I would say so there.
But Mendiola will have a chance to equalize. Mendiola, Quincy Camarade, I think he will do well just to hold on to the ball, and that was what he does. Kaya FC with a very strong start to start the game, unable to convert their chances. Mendiola with a shock lead, but here it is once again, Nate.
Oh, the first touch and then the second touch to deceive the defender. You know, man, the awareness to do that and to be able to pull it off and finish the ball, Ryan, it's not easy to do. So I tap my hat off to him. It's a wonderful goal. Fong gets a hand to it, but at that close range, it's difficult to save that and keep it out of the net, as so much force went into that from such close range.
So at the half, it is Kaya 2, Mendiola 1. We will be back with the second half. Welcome back to the Rizal Memorial Football Stadium for the second game of this PFL triple header. And this is a game between Kaya FC and Mendiola, 1991. In the first half, we saw Kaya FC trail 1-0, but not after they scored 2 goals to end the half 2-1. My name is Ryan Phoenix. I'm with Nate Berkey. And Nate, what an exciting first half we just saw.
Yeah, that was a great turn of events as we saw the game turn on its side twice. And now we have a wide open match here for the second half.
Here come Kaya FC. Daiso, oops. It should be a foul against Mendiola. That's Serge Caule. Serge Caule, of course, pleading no malice. But Daiso seemed to have hit the deck quite fast. But back to the first half here, Nate. Kaya FC with such a dominant first 15 minutes. Almost scored at least 2 times. But was hit with a sucker punch, with a counter punch from Mendiola in the 22nd minute. But of course, a late flurry of goals from Kaya saw them end the half with a 2-1 lead, and a very deserved 2-1 lead at that. Early in the second half. Now we have Kaya with a chance here. Daiso on the ball. Shaking off the hit that he took from Caule. Daiso with a cross. Cleared by Mendiola, but only as far as Rio Fuji on the right side. That's Kekkonen. Kekkonen trying to find a teammate. He will go to Fitch.
Oh, good skill.
That is a good ball in the box again. Bedik trying to find the ball. It will go to the safe hands of Bandeken Fong. Bandeken Fong has had a solid first half, but was betrayed by that good goal. Excellent goal. And as you said, magandang goal ni Eric Giganto.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So he's got the goal and the assist here, Ryan.
And Eric Giganto, of course, coming on as a substitute in the game prior to this one, earning himself a slot in the starting 11.
Yeah, we saw him get the late goal in the first match versus the Ascal's development team, and came in off the bench in the second match, and now we've seen him start and make a huge impact right away with his first start.
Bedik
for the campaign.
Trying to elude his defender. He has the ball now. Bedik. Good ball. Daiso with a cross. And no teammate of his in the box.
Yeah, it's a good idea, and it's a dangerous area. Unfortunately, no one from Kaya is available, but Bandeken recovers and slowly going to try and get themselves back into this match.
If you were in the dugout, Nate, of Mendiola, what would have been the halftime team talk there?
Well, I would tell them what went well in that first half, and as they did, keeping it clean sheet with the first 20 minutes, getting behind the ball, getting organized early, and creating that counter. It seemed to be the right game plan for me, Ryan. So what I would say is try to get back into that. Obviously, they got to do a bit more, take more risk as they're trailing now. So I would say let's get back into a similar game plan of getting compact, getting behind the ball, and looking for those counterattacks when they're available. But at the flip side, on the same note, they have to be a bit more dangerous and take a bit more risk if they want to get back into this match here, Ryan.
And that is something that Mendiola will take to heart. Gayoso using his speed. Cross from the left side. Oh, that was a good ball. Giganto unable to control that one. But look at the speed of Gayoso just trying to chase that ball. Mendiola trying to launch an attack of their own. Casambre is strong. And Kaya recycled the ball on the right side. This is
Fitch.
Fitch Arboleda. Going back to his defense, Kaya. Back to Rota. And you've played with Simone Rota quite a few times.
Yeah, we had some good experiences together. He's definitely one of the most experienced defenders in the league. Just brings a ton of composure and experience onto your side.
And here is Horikoshi. Kaya with the 2-1 lead. 5 minutes in the second half. Into the second half. With a 1-goal lead now, Nate, it seems like Kaya is not really in that too much of a pressure. They're also aware of the quick counters of Mendiola. Ashley Flores, good skill. Here comes Mendiola. But again, Kaya wary now of the threat posed by the quick counters ng Mendiola. If they were caught unawares by that first Mendiola goal, I'm sure Coach Yu Hoshide would have warned them not to be caught twice in this game.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that was addressed at halftime. We're seeing a lot more patience from Kaya right now. They do have the lead. There's no reason for them to rush or give any careless turnovers, as they can afford to slow the game down now and be a bit more patient and pick the right pass.
And Kaya earned themselves a corner. It is their 6th corner of the game. Mendiola only had one. A short corner once again for Kaya. Good ball to the box. It's a foot race, which will be won by Fitch Arboleda. But the ball will go out in favor of Mendiola. Medyo malayo yun, no? From the position where the ball was out to where the final destination of the ball was. And usually the referee allows a bit of leniency in terms of where you just take the throw in.
Yeah, I think Fitch was carrying the ball with him a little bit as he's just trying to get his team organized and behind the ball.
Serge Kaule. Mendiola. Cut out by Kaya. And that is Shermar Felonco giving chase, and that will be a foul on the number 27, Shermar Felonco.
Yeah, that's the center back, Kim Minsu, dribbling his way out of trouble there and just gets clipped from behind.
Well, has been a gallant effort from Mendiola defense. But still a long ways to go here. Quincy comfortably getting the ball. Kaya trying to push things forward while the Mendiola defense hasn't settled. And that was actually what happened in the first goal of Kaya. Quincy Camarade, of course, acknowledging and recognizing that yung depensa ng Mendiola has not settled yet. And pushed the ball forward at naka-atake nga ang Kaya, and they scored in the 39th minute to equalize things. Mendiola enjoying a bit more possession in the second half. Kaya not pressing as high. And to be fair, they don't need to, as they lead 2-1. Once again, Kaya with the ball. Once again, Rota. And in this moment, Nate, if Mendiola don't press, Casambre and Rota could conceivably just pass the ball around them.
Yeah, basically they're going off of the pressure that Mendiola is applying. So they're slowing the game down, being smart, and just trying to pick out the right pass as they have the luxury of not being under so much pressure right now. They're able to, get their wingbacks extremely high and involved, as we see here. A great strike.
Felonco with a shot.
Harvey pouncing.
Harvey with the goal. And that was brought about by the quick snapshot and a strong shot as well from Shermar Felonco and Harvey Gayoso. Right place, right time. It is 3-1 for Kaya.
We take a look at the replay. This is the left back here, Ryan, mind you, with all of that space. Has nothing but space in front of him, able to pick out his shot. Hits it extremely well. As we take a look at the replay here, good angle. Bendekin, I think maybe should have done a little bit better with that as he went down to the ground and unable to hold on to it. But credit to Harvey, who stayed in the play, sniffed out that goal as goal scorers need, and pounced on it to get that assurance goal to give them the extra lead as they're cruising now into the second half, 3-1, with just 55 minutes into the second half.
And for young players as well, I'm sure you've worked with the youth. You always encourage the strikers, the forwards, to just follow up on the long-range attempts, because these things happen. The ball can be spilled, and in that last piece of action, Gayoso, right place, right time, and just apply the touch. It's 3-1 to Kaya.
Yeah, it's part of the job, Ryan, and it's part of the dirty work that needs to be done as a striker. But it doesn't happen often. But when it does pay off, it pays off in chances like that. And he's been working hard. Credit to Harvey. He's been working extremely hard from the start of the match defensively. And when you work hard like that, you get goals like that. You earn goals like that from your hard work. So I believe that's his second goal in 2 matches now, Ryan. So he's on a little goal-scoring spree here now, getting into form, striding, and scoring goals, which is great to see.
Well, Harvey Gayoso scoring goals for fun in the collegiate level. Now bringing his goal-scoring prowess to the PFL. That is his second goal in 3 games. And here come Kaya. They're not satisfied. On the right side. And that will be a corner for Kaya. And you can see from the body language of Mendiola, it's not looking great.
Yeah, medyo deflated na, and looking for answers as we see the replay. Eric getting forward again, creating havoc, and earns himself a corner. I believe it's time now. Looks like both clubs are going to make their first changes. Mendiola, this is their second change. But Kaya looking to make a change as well.
It's Marvin Angeles just getting instructions from Coach Yoshide. But before that, we will have this corner from Kaya. It's Daizo once again on the ball. Daizo with a delivery. Cleared by the Mendiola defense. And Kaya, Rio Fuji. This is Felonco. Earns himself and the team another free kick. And right on cue, we will have Kaya's first sub as Marvin Angeles makes his way. And in his place is, and replacing Rio Fuji.
So a like-for-like sub there, Ryan. Kaya showing their depth when you have a player like Marvin stepping in, replacing Rio. Just about 30 minutes left in the match here. If Mendiola want to get back into it, they have got to not concede any more goals.
Here's Daizo with the ball. Just over the outstretched arms of Henry Bandek Fong. And talking about the league, Nate, it's unlike the league of last year when it was really just a sprint. Now it's going to be a longer league. It's going to be 10 months. It's going to be composed of 24 games, and each team will play the other team 4 times. So they'll play 24 matches. It's a proper league now. And I think with that in mind, squad depth, as you said, is very important.
Yeah, big time. And, this is great to see there, Ryan. I believe it's the first league in a number of years where it's properly length, and I believe it's the first time that we're following the AFC calendar. So very, very positive thing for Philippine football, and gives the fans a lot more things to look forward to as there's a longer league in play and more matches, and also different venues this year. So good things to come in this league.
We'll get back to that in a while as we see Mendiola try to hit a quick counter on Kaya.
Mendiola making 3 changes now, Ryan.
It's the 60th minute, and more or less it's about the time where teams do make changes. And it's a triple sub for Mendiola. And let's wait for the referee to signal a change. Coming on is Michael Libre. Coming off is Franco De La Torre. That is one change. Number 3, Sam Jr. is coming on. And the final change is something we will confirm later. But talking about the league that you were mentioning, Nate, the venues will be, of course, here in Rizal Memorial Football Stadium. You've got Imus, you've got Binyan, you've got Cebu, and you've got Iloilo. And these are real proper venues. And back to the point that you're stressing as well, with the 10-month time of the league, it now allows teams as well to make changes and adjustments. Unlike, for example, if it's a very short league, there's not much room for tweaking of tactics as well.
Right. So this plays a lot more into the hands of the coaches, as they have a lot more time and to prepare each match. And, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's what each coach would like. And
that is good ball to Daizo.
Oof.
That was a quickly taken throw in from Shermar Flonco. But Daizo looking for his 3rd goal in 3 games.
Kaya doing a quick throw in there and finding Daizo in a dangerous area as he tries to volley it. Unable to hit the frame there, but Kaya looking for more and more goals as the match continues to trickle down.
And to the point of the league, I think now whoever finally wins the league after this will probably assuredly be deserving of that victory, because over 24 matches you don't win the league by luck.
Yeah, totally. It's a marathon now, and the teams that are the most prepared and the most organized and, like you said, have that depth are the ones that will be able to prolong and sustain the length of this long league and be able to get into results week in, week out, and keep their players rotating and fresh, and more importantly, getting the results.
Meron lang konting stoppage in that league season to give way to the Suzuki Cup in November, December, and a bit early January. But essentially, you are right. It's following the calendar. And it's something that I think a lot of football fans are looking forward to finally after many years.
Yeah, it's a good thing to align with the AFC calendar and all of the other countries in the region. For a while we were playing when other leagues weren't playing, or vice versa. So now to be on the same, calendar as everyone else, and it just creates more organization and flow for the AFC calendar and for the teams and for national teams. It's a lot more proper, Ryan.
Would you say that a lot of it will now, being aligned with the calendar now allows teams like Kaya and whoever and UCFC to perform better in the continental stage?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. It's giving them more games, and that's what they kind of lacked going into the competitions and the international competitions this year. Not so much that they could have done about it, but it just was the reality of the situation of the domestic league. They were not getting enough games. So now, with the longer league and more games, for the teams that will be playing in the AFC Cup or AFC Champions League competitions, it will definitely benefit them more, giving them more preparation and game time, um, just more game experience and game fitness, as we like to call, Ryan. Once you're in that league swing of things, you're performing at a higher level. As we saw during the AFC Cup and AFC Champions League, those teams that they were playing were mid-season. You know, they weren't coming off of, you know, no games in months or limited games in months. They were full-on league mid-season table ready, and it showed. You know, it showed their sharpness and their decision-making on the ball and the quality that they brought to those matches. It really showed. So we're hoping that the length and the duration of our now league will benefit our teams when they go and represent the Philippines in the international stages.
That is what every football fan in the Philippines hope to see. At ito nga, meron tayong sub ngayon for Kaya FC. Jan Meliza coming on for Eric Giganto. And I think every Kaya fan here should stand up and applaud this man here for the goal that he scored kanina.
And the assist.
And the assist as well.
Yeah, he's had a good shift there. 66 minutes, well-deserved. Eric, as he did everything that he needed to do and was asked to do, had a quality match, Eric, and they bring way for Eric for Jan Maliza, and now they're replacing Fitch Arboleda.
With Odi Menzi, Fitch Arboleda, of course, also putting on a good shift on that right side, almost as a extra right winger.
Yeah, so pretty much all like-for-likes in those subs. Kaya just showing their depth there, rotating players, keeping players fresh, giving players proper minutes. And these are the things that a long league can do, giving your entire roster the opportunity and the experiences and the game experiences that they all need for when they compete at the highest levels possible.
Well said. Here's Daiso on the left side. Good cross. Bidik trying to make himself useful. But here is where Kaya Mendiola would have been threatening. But miscommunication between the two teammates means that the ball is safely now in the hands of Quincy Camarad.
Mendiola showing a little bit of press here now.
Of course, for the pressing game of Mendiola, it will leave a little bit of space in the midfield. But that is a risk I think they have to take as they are trailing. Daiso with a good layoff. Here is Kaya.
Yeah, it's a risk that I think is necessary that they need to take now, Ryan, as there's just about 21, 22 minutes in regular time. They've already got some fresh. They made 3 subs, so they got fresh legs onto the field. Now's the time for them to really, you know, try and go for it, as they would say, and apply some pressure and try and get back into the match.
Force the issue as well, because obviously if you sit back, Kaya will just waste the time and be happy to take the full 3 points.
Yeah, or absorb the space given to them, as we saw with the third goal. You know, you can't give a team like Kaya too much time and you know, allow them to be on the ball, especially when they're in the attack in the offensive half, as we saw in that third goal, where there was a complete lack of pressure and they just took advantage of it completely. So, you know, as we said earlier, Ryan, you know, what worked for Mendiola early on was being organized and trying to counter a team like Kaya, as we saw them get success. But that is a very, very difficult game plan to sustain for 90 minutes.
Requires a lot of discipline, requires a lot of stamina,
yeah,
as well.
And patience.
Patience is key. And here is Kaya. They're not satisfied with 3 goals. And that is a good shot. But they still have the ball.
Yeah, that was Mendiola making his way into the match. Getting involved early in the attack. He's back on the ball now.
Melisa. To Bidik. To Daizo.
Oh, strong tackle there.
Stout defending from the Mendiola backline.
As we take a look at the replay, Daizo called for a late kick on the tackle there.
And Kenneth Payosalan with a very brave challenge. He's putting his body on the line.
Yeah, he had no choice there. Otherwise, Daizo had an open shot at the top of the box.
And here come Kaya once again. With a shot. That was not very far away, Nate.
Harvey showing his danger from striking from distance there. Find some space and able to turn his man and line up a decent effort. Unable to hit the target, but showing his capability of striking from distance.
Well, good pressure from Kaya. Very high up the field. Resulting in winning the ball. But the referee calls for a foul. And once again, these spaces we're seeing here, the Harvey shot, the one that Felonco shot, was non-existent in the first half because Mendiola played such a low block.
Right.
But right now they have to come out of their shell, and which results now in more spaces for Kaya to exploit.
Exactly.
Daizo. Good footwork. Good ball from Bidik. Here is Gayoso. Good ball to the left side. Shermar. A delicate chip. Unable to find a friend.
Oh, good skill from Marwin.
Here comes Mendiola. Trying to muster a quick counter. But only goes far as Daizo.
A lot of space there for Daizo.
He is onside. Daizo trying to find his left foot. He hits the post once again. Daizo.
Really, really tight angle there from Daizo as we see him shift over to the left and has no other option really but to go to goal there. And looks like Ben Decken had it read, but good effort from the striker Daizo, showing his dangers and capability.
Well, he's not called the Kanagawa Speedster for nothing. Daizo Horikoshi. After this match, I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes to the near post and the far post and just offers a silent prayer. Next time, please let me in. Because the third time he's hit the post in this game.
Sam doing well to fight off his defenders. And
good skill from the Mendiola substitute. And even better defending from Marco Casambre. Marco Casambre making a return to Kaya FC. And slotting seamlessly into the starting 11. Do you think Kaya now has a chance at this league, given the depth, given the time, the duration of the nature of the league and the competition as well?
Well, they're definitely showing signs of it, Ryan. They're showing a lot of promise as the league has only just started, and we know it's going to be a long league as we talked about. But for me, all of the right pieces are there for Kaya, and whether this is their year or not, that will be for them to decide. But in my humble opinion, I think they definitely have the right pieces this year. They seem to have a lot of depth, as I talked about last year in the Copa. But
here is Daizo.
Oh,
good footwork as well. Here is Bidik.
That's 4.
And he buries it. And Bidik just telling Daiso, just shoot it. Daiso says, no, I give it to you, my captain.
Great work from Daiso as it falls to Joven. He's got his back towards goal and just does a quick turnaround to put the ball away and get his brace for the night. Good to see Joven on the score sheet again. But great effort from Daiso, individual effort from Daiso as he was just skipping past his defenders there. And Joven being in the right place at the right time again and knowing what to do in front of goal.
Well, Daiso may not have been on the score sheet as of the moment, but he is instrumental in setting up these Kaya chances. And at that time around, Joven Bidik, the captain, making no mistake. And Kaya lead 4-1, and they still want more here. It's a shirt pull. It has to be a yellow card as well. At least a yellow. And that is what Rodney Leble has given.
Yeah, Harvey was looking to take advantage of this counter and get in behind as quickly as he can.
And just look at how quick Harvey was. The young Gayoso just showing off his speed. And it is a test of character, as you said earlier. The way that they were down 1-0, but they came roaring back to score 4 goals so far. Here's Casambre. Back to Quincy. Less than 14 minutes left in this game. And I think it's really safe to say that it's looking very difficult now for Mendiola to come back here. But they will still keep on trying. Mendiola. It seems as if they're running through a brick wall every time they try to launch a counterattack. And that brick wall is colored black. The black shirts of Kaya, of course. On display today, Meliza. Well, after a very busy first half, Ashley Flores, we haven't had a chance to mention his name, Nate.
Yeah, he's just not getting the support that he needs. You know, he can't do it all. He really needs a supportive midfield to get his team into the match and stay in the match.
He's Gayoso trying to find his brace. So many standout performers for Kaya today.
Yeah, Harvey on the replay here done everything right except for hit the target on that play. Good first touch, good second touch to separate himself from the defender. Just unable to time that half volley there. But you can see where his intentions are, Ryan, and he's got goals on his mind, and rightfully so, as he's shown his prolific goal scoring ability. It's good to see him now getting into form and looking to be a dangerous striker in the league.
That is what you want from your forwards.
Yeah, and you'd hear him talk about it. He's taken on the role, and he understands that he needs to produce and he needs to get goals. He's embraced it and, taken on the role that the team is asking for him. And it's good to see, as he's still a young player with a lot in front of him.
And we saw a sub for Mendiola, Jason Soberano, coming on for Mendiola, and Jimson Crestal to the bench. But here's a stat here, Nate. Chances created, Kaya with 20 and Mendiola with only 2.
Wow. Yeah, not letting off the pedal whatsoever, especially with the fresh subs that came on. They're looking to increase the level and continue to be a threat every time they're on the ball. which goes back to that depth that's important for the league play there, Ryan.
Kaya want more. But I had a chance to chat with one of the Kaya bosses, Phil Hagedorn, at the halftime break. And what he said was very interesting.
Yeah, it was. He said they needed that goal to wake themselves up. And in hindsight, he must be right. As we take a look at the replay, ball quits out wide as they're finding a lot of space out wide. And they've earned themselves another corner.
And a game that is comfortably won, which means that Kaya has the luxury now of filling in all of their subs. Carlisle Mitchell coming on. So is Camelo Takusame. And giving rest to Simone Rota, who has put in a good shift as well. There's an in-swinger. And that is almost the fifth goal of Kaya. A good corner. And
I believe that's Marco looking for a diving header there. And Daiso unable to redirect it into the net. But Kaya continue to attack and be dangerous.
And Daiso still looking for his goal today. And I think no one can begrudge him a goal if you're a Kaya fan with the way that he's performed today. But Mendiola will try to cut the deficit. To be fair, Mendiola had a game plan coming to this game, which was to defend and try to hit Kaya on the counter, and they did that precisely in the first half. Were undone by a Kaya equalizer, and from then on, Kaya going from strength to strength. And it is now 4-1 for Kaya FC-Iloilo as they search for more goals. Foul?
Yeah, we spoke, Ryan, about how that game plan can be very difficult to sustain. And what's here?
That is a good cross on the left side. Marwin.
This is a good opportunity for a counter here.
Can Mendiola find the numbers? He's got support. He's trying to find a friend. He does find a white shirt. Looking for the offside flag. The flag stays down. Mendiola is creating that half chance here. They still have the ball.
Yeah, good to see them show some life here, Ryan, and not completely give up even though they're trailing 4-1. Oh, good turn.
That is a shot. That will go wide. But they've got nothing to lose here, Nate. Might as well just go for it.
Yeah, totally. As we take a look at the replay, the ball falls at the top of the box. Unable to hit the frame there, but, you know, it's a good position and a good opportunity for them to get on the board yet again. But Kaya now on the ball and looking to slow things down.
Well, for Mendiola, they're down 4-1, and they've basically just thrown the game plan out the window because of there's no more time and the 3-goal deficit. So might as well try and take the game to Kaya. Again, there's nothing to lose. But Kaya are resolute. And as we said, a test of their character, and they've answered that quite convincingly, Nate.
Yes, they have. They showed the they responded extremely well from that goal, and they've been able to take the match into their own hands now.
And here is Kaya once again on the right side. They do earn themselves a corner. They've kept up the pressure, and I think Coach Yu Hoshide will have been very happy with the way that his team has responded from that early goal by Mendiola.
Yeah, I mean, 84 minutes. You know, he's basically used all his subs already. They got a comfortable 4-1 lead now. You know, despite that early goal or that surprise goal from Mendiola, Kaya have been able to regain control of the match and do so comfortably.
Offside flag is raised, and the ball will go to Mendiola. And not just the way that they bounced back, but in the first 15 to 20 minutes, it was really all Kaya. They should have gone at least 2 goals to the good. But here's Mendiola.
Oh, good first touch.
That is a shot of a lightning quick counter from Mendiola. And that is the substitute, Sam Jr.
Yeah. Wow. I hope they get a replay of that first touch. That was a wonderful, wonderful first touch. Did everything right except hit the target on that strike.
Something he will definitely work on the training pitch. But you see signs of life from Mendiola, and I think that's what you like to see as well.
Yeah, definitely. They're not just sitting back and completely giving up.
Bidik with the loose pass. And a much more open game now with the game already won for Kaya. Much more open. A lot more scoring chances. And a lot of fresh legs as well, trying to force their way in the starting 11. And even if you're a substitute for Kaya, even if you're 4-1 ahead, we want to prove to the coach that you deserve to be in the starting 11. So you just really want to put on a good shift.
Yeah, definitely. And what better opportunity to do that than in a match like this, where you can, you know, have the freedom and ability to express yourself.
Well, that encapsulates the night for Mendiola. Ashley Flores, hands on his hips, and just really looking to the heavens in frustration. Nakuha na nila yung early goal, no, itong Mendiola, but unable to sustain that momentum. And Kaya, the quality really showed. The players that they have, the depth that they have. Here come Kaya again on the right side. Daizo with a nice flick. Melisa straight to the arms of Bandekenfong.
Yeah, he knew he had to hold on to that one. But a great passage from Kaya as they do a nice little 1-2 interchange at the top of the box, finding Melisa on his favored left foot. Gets a decent shot on fame there. Not too much trouble from Bendeken, but again, Kaya not slowing down here as the game is winding down. They're continuing to attack and having the luxury to find the freedom in dangerous areas.
Less than 2 minutes of regular time, plus stoppage time to be added on. It's a 1-ball game for Kaya, but they still want more. Daizo getting his goal, and a goal that he deserves. Daizo Horikoshi.
But mind you, how hard Harvey has been working defensively. He just picked up that ball again, and rightfully so. Daizo deserves and earns this goal, but let's credit Harvey for picking up that ball. Daizo, look at the skill here, gets past his man and does everything right in the attack. Puts it away near post. Finally getting his goal here. Look at the skill and trickery from Daizo as he skips past his man, tucking it into the near post. Not an easy finish there, Ryan. And very, very well-deserved goal from the striker, Daizo.
Well, Daizo making the difficult look easy. And Kaya is absolutely cruising at the moment. 5-1. And momentarily, they will top the league with 3 wins out of 3. Did have been slightly disappointed at conceding a goal. But overall, I think they will be happy with their performance today.
Yeah, I think it was a good lesson and a good test for them, Ryan, to go down early and come back as they've shown what they can do with a little bit of adversity. And we have to credit Kaya who completely dominated since that goal and have controlled the match, showing their authority in possession and their danger in attack, and their ability to learn from the mistake where they let that counter lead to a goal.
Casambre now playing wide. Casambre with a cross on the left side. And Kaya still asking the questions. 3 minutes of added time. Mendiola will slump to their third consecutive defeat. Although they have scored their first goal of the league.
Well, as we said earlier, Ryan, I believe that this year is a rebuild and a rebuild year for Mendiola, as they lost 2 key players. So let's hope that they're able to learn and see the positives from this match. Kaya not done here.
That is the 6th goal from Kaya. Jan Meliza, I believe,
yes,
is the goal scorer, but his goal was due to the hard work of Daiso Horikoshi.
Yeah, whether it's Daiso, whether it's Harvey, they've proven that a lot of their goals are coming from the hard work in the attack defensively. As Jan finds himself in a very dangerous area, takes a good first touch, opens his body up, and strikes it onto his right foot, his weaker right foot, but does not look weak in this moment as he buries it with the laces right under the roof of the net as we cruise into a 6-1 victory for Kaya.
Relentless and ruthless is the Kaya FC machine, scoring 6 unanswered goals after going 1 goal down. And one thing about Kaya and this team now is that out of the 6 goals, they have 5 different goal scorers.
Yeah, that's major.
That's got to be a thing that will please Coach Yoshide.
Oh yeah, definitely, and it shows that what the quality that they have there, Ryan, and how many dangerous players they have, how many players can get involved and score goals. Takes the pressure off of one player when you have so many different players who can put the ball in the back of the net, and just makes the game more fun when you're able to share the game and share the ball like that.
It's the 93rd minute of the game, and you see still Kaya still pressing.
Yeah.
Still looking for more.
Yeah, a few of their goals tonight, Ryan, have come from pressing in the offensive half from their strikers. And
that is a good ball to Ashley Flores on the right side. Ashley Flores!
Ooh.
That is a lightning quick counter-attack once again. It's almost reminiscent of the goal that Mendiola scored.
Yeah.
But now the referee whistles for full time. Kaya with an emphatic and convincing 6-1 victory against Mendiola. They were down 1-0 after 22 minutes, but you don't wound the tiger. And Tiger is awakened. Kaya FC scoring 6 unanswered goals. That is the full-time score. Kaya FC-Iloilo 6, Mendiola 1.
As we can take a look here at some of the passages of play here, this is the goal, the first goal for the game. Mendiola unable to pounce and take full advantage of this counterattack. Great cross from Ashley Flores. As we look, the game just flipped and turned upside down, but Kaya showing their relentlessness and their character, coming back, scoring some really nice quality goals. Let's take a look at this one for me. Goal of the match contender from Eric Giganto. And it didn't stop there as they relentlessly pressured, putting Mendiola on the back foot and finding space and acres of freedom, scoring all types of goals here, Ryan.
It's a quick follow-up for Harvey Gayoso. This is Felonco with so much space, and Gayoso just slotting in the back of the net. But Kaya, we're not done because we're still more goals to come. Daiso Horikoshi has been busy all night long. To be fair, Mendiola put up a fight, but in the end, the quality of Kaya was just too much for the men in white.
We credit Mendiola for the fight and not giving up, but as you said, the quality of Kaya just outmaxed this Mendiola side as they were constantly in dangerous areas and able to find success in various parts of the field. Mendiola had a couple of moments in the second half where they could have taken advantage and looked dangerous, but unable to score another goal.
Daiso Horikoshi once again, the provider, giving the ball to Jovin Bedic, who absolutely buries it to the back of the net. Daiso Horikoshi will get his goal later. Harvey Gayoso has been instrumental all game long, and for the most part, Mendiola on the back foot. Daiso would not get his goal there, again denied by the woodwork.
Making his presence felt as he entered the match, creating opportunities and shots on goal.
And this is where Daiso scored his goal that I think no one will begrudge him, because great footwork there. And not just that sequence of play, but in all the other sequences as well. This one, assist to the substitute Janjan Melisa. It seems like whoever Kaya puts in delivers for the team.
Yeah, the quality definitely increased as the substitutes came on, as they were able to take the team and the level to the next one, and just relentless in the attack, Kaya, tonight, as they showed their versatility and their quality, scoring 6 unanswered goals.
That is a very convincing scoreline, a convincing win for Kaya FC. We thank you for tuning in to this coverage, and we invite you to watch the next game, the last game of our triple header. It will be United City FC versus Dynamic Herb FC Cebu. It's gonna be a great one, I'm sure. And that's it for me and for my partner Nate. And on behalf of all the hardworking men and women of the PFL, we'd like to thank you for watching. Good night and God bless.